talking to Tarisai Maregere, a spoken word artist and a menstrual health management champion. Let me just give you a background to our program. In 2020, Mashugo province managed to reach out to 32,000 young girls with information on MHM. And I want to know from you, as an MHM champion, what you've been doing to ensure that that number is reached.
It's quite a considerable number, considering that we're facing issues of COVID-19 and lockdown, and it's been difficult to reach people. So we've tried to use social media platforms, every social media platform out there, to reach those girls and to communicate to them, to tell them more about their menstrual health, how regardless of the environment, regardless of what we've been going through as a nation, that they can still take care of themselves, that they are still important. So yeah, we've been trying to have campaigns online, teaching them about menstrual health, writing messages, doing spoken word poems, films. Yeah, we've tried to use innovative ways of driving that very same message about her menstrual health.
So the issue of the bilevel radio stations, we are also told that we have been also using them. To what effect?
Yes, we have, and I think that using radio has been a lot helpful in reaching out to remote areas, because network density, in Zimbabwe, in Mashingo specifically, is not that intense, and data is very expensive to the person who is living in the rural area. So radio is excellent when it comes to reaching out to the girl in the rural area. So it's like trying to strike a balance between the rural girl and the urban girl, those that have resources and those that don't have enough resources. We're trying to make sure that the same information gets to them, even if it's in different ways. So radio does do that a lot, and with better results.
Okay, thank you very much. The Zimbabwe National Family Planning Council and My Age is Zimbabwe have been doing quite a number of programs in terms of menstrual health management.
Yes.
What are the challenges that you are facing as a champion?
Wow. The main challenges have been the ones of reaching out to children who are in schools, because during lockdown there are some new schools that we wanted to mobilize to make sure that the information gets to those children. But unfortunately for us, yes, the headmasters were welcoming. They actually loved the project, but we couldn't initiate the whole thing because of COVID, because they were doing their things online, and they thought that if we weren't seen physically first, if we didn't introduce ourselves physically first, it wouldn't work out. So at the end of the day, we are still waiting for us schools have actually already opened. So we're waiting for them to now invite us, because they were saying that we should wait for schools to open. Now they're open, so we're just waiting on them. But if we had them just believing that doing it online was going to work, it would have been better for us, because we'd have started working earlier and would have helped a kid or two, because every other girl was facing this. Periods don't wait for pandemics.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
So maybe let me take you back. Why are we talking about MHM?
We are talking about MHM because it is a pivotal component of society. It is the woman. The woman is the basis of everything. And she's the basis of humanity. Without a woman, we don't have people, we don't have populations. So if we don't take care of the woman, she becomes a weak spot of society. She becomes the weak point of the tribe of humanity. So I think that MHM plays a big role in a woman's confidence. It plays a big role in a woman's health in general. It plays a big role in how she's going to groom the children she gives birth to.
Let me cut you there. in terms of what are the benefits to a young girl?
If
Benefits of MHM.
To the young girl out there, it's gonna make her better. It's gonna make her more confident. Okay, there's a thing about periods. There's a thing about periods. To us girls, when I see my period and I do not have resources, I'm gonna miss school. We're talking about 3 to 5 days of seeing my menstrual cycle every single month. So if it's 3, then that's like 9 days in 3 months in a term. And we multiply that by 3 terms, we figure out that that's around like 27 days. That's almost a month every single year. So I'm missing a month of education every single year. That puts me at a disadvantage considering my competence in the competition school-wise. I have to learn and be confident and be proud of myself. So when she knows more about her menstrual health, when she knows more about how to take care of herself when she's seeing her period, it gives her better ways of handling herself around people when she sees her period.
Mashuko is a very cultural community, and there are a lot of issues surrounding MHM. So, for example, a young girl who is seeing a menses is not supposed to pass through a groundnut field because they will not have proper seeds. So, in terms of culture and the secrets around MHM, what are you doing as a champion?
As a champion. Personally, I try my best to enlighten people wherever I go. Yes, culture is important. Culture is who we are. But when culture gets in the way of how a girl is going to grow up, of how a girl is going to live her life, then that's a problem. Because when we look at it, no woman has ever asked to see her period. And if we don't see our period, we are not fertile. So it's part of nature, it's part of who we are. And I think it should be respected that way. So wherever I go, I try my best to enlighten people that this is nature, this is natural, we should just let it go.
Anyway, thank you very much for sharing with us about MHM. So maybe as a part short, what are the key challenges in terms of programming around MHM?
Programming around HMM. I think that we should
the recommendations you want to policymakers, for example.
Leave no man behind. We should consider every aspect of everything when we're looking at it. Because regardless of the fact that we are empowering young girls, there is need to also empower the young men that are staying with those girls. The older men, the younger men, every male has to play part in every female issue. And every female has to play part in every male issue. So I think there should be, inclusion of the men in how we are trying to enlighten the girl child on her menstrual health.
What about in terms of sanitary wear?
Sanitary wear should be found. Affordable or for free. I think the girls need that. They need to access their sanitary wear for free. They need to access their sanitary wear affordably. It's expensive. So still that is a factor that is affecting every girl out there.
Okay, thank you very much. We were talking about MHM. MHM, Menstrual Health Management, it's a initiative which is being done in Mashuku province. It's an FPC in collaboration with my age. Thank you very much.